It's lovely to see you all here. It's never good when, not when you've got ambulances, fire engines and fire rescue. It sounds decisively like an accident. So sending good positive vibes and hoping that everybody is okay. All right. So let me just see. Holly, good morning, Holly. Oh, now my little thing won't travel down. There we go. Good morning, Suzanne and Sue. Mum, Mum, I've told you before, haven't I? Stop drinking and then you won't get legless. What's the matter with your foot this morning? You're having trouble. It's not good. Hi, Daphne. Good to see you this morning. So if you hear sirens go past, I'm sorry. We've had the 3 go by, and often we have the follow-up. Here it comes now. Sorry, you're going to hear it. We'll see what it is. Or maybe it was going that way. Let's hope it was going the other way. It sounds like it's coming closer. All righty. So, sorry, I'm going to let that go because it's really a horrible sound, and that was the paramedics. Oh dear. It's out my son's way too. So anyway, he'll be at work and the kids will be at school and what have you. So, all righty. My name's Lorraine and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the Fraser Coast in Queensland of Australia. So if you're looking for a distributor, I would be more than happy to help you with that. I have some annual catalogues and some new mini catalogues available. So with the new catalogue going live on the 3rd of September, if you wanted to grab a catalogue, you can do that. What else? That's thrown me this morning. Excuse me. Mum knows it's really horrible when they go past because obviously I'm right on the main road and they just go straight past the house. 15% off of select products with the new in colors in them. So I've taken advantage of that, and I'm going to pop in an order with some of those products in that I'd like to have more of. Hi, Marlene. How are you this morning? Yes, so, take advantage while you can and, yeah, just see how you go. Now, I just want to say one little thing. I'm going to call Stamping Up today. I don't know how it'll go. It's just that, oh gosh, now I can hear another one. When I took the magic, hi Kim, how are you? When I took the magic stamp off of the block yesterday, it had stuck on there so hard. And as I pulled it up and then tried to ease the other end up, the first end dropped down, and as I pulled it up, it snapped in the middle. So I am going to call Stampin' Up this morning and just sort of see whether, I don't suppose you can just buy one stamp, but just go very, very careful with those big stamps and the, the fine part in between the cursive writing. So that's just a little tip there. I can still place it together and pick it up, but yeah, I was a bit disappointed actually because that was one of my favorites. Of course, I can always buy another stamp set if necessary. So we'll see what happens. Now today, what am I doing today? I am going to go back to the Layers of Beauty, the beautiful cards from Layers of Beauty. But before I do that, I'm just going to pop down onto the desk. Really? They'll replace a whole stamp set? Oh, okay. Well, I'll ring them anyway. Like I said, I mean, it wasn't like I was yanking it up. I was actually being very gentle with it. It was because of the other end snapped back down onto the block. It stuck like glue. Like seriously, it was really stuck. So, and that was straight after I did my live yesterday. So it wasn't like I'd left it on the block or anything. Anyway, I will let you know the outcome. I just wanted to warn everybody to be very, very careful with those larger ones, that they will snap. Okay, so just a little warning. All right, so I'm going to go down to the desk. Not in that one, I'm not, clearly. Let me go down. Good morning, Kerry. How are you this morning? Oh, okay. I'll see what they. I mean, I wasn't looking at that. I was just wanting to really, just see if I could purchase a single stamp. Anyway, well, before we start this morning, Debbie's not on here this morning. However, we got happy mail yesterday, and Debbie sent a beautiful Christmas in July card. Absolutely gorgeous with beautiful colors. So I love these dies here. I don't think I have those. I wish I did though. So she sent that, and look at this. Just look at that. How gorgeous is that? She is the most lovely lady, and some antique pearls and some paper. So what a lovely, lovely surprise yesterday morning. My husband was actually waiting for a parcel, and he came in with it, and I thought it was his, and it wasn't. It was mine. It was a lovely surprise. Anyway, and I meant to bring the other chair in here. It is so sweet, isn't it, Holly? Such a lovely lady. All righty. I've cut some paper, which has obviously got some marks on it, and I'm trying to make a decision whether I'm going to use one of these three. So we've got the white, we've got the strawberry slush, and I think this is bubble bath. So if anyone can confirm that would be bubble bath, and I know it's very, very pale. So I think it might have been one of the in colors before I actually joined Stampin' Up. I'm going to use the exposed brick, and of course the Layers of Beauty and the masks. So we're going to pop that through this morning now, but first off I have to decide what color I'm going to use so that I can pop it through the embossing machine. Although I can think about that, because we can do the flowers first. That might be a plan. Do the flowers first. Okay, let's do that. Oh yeah, because the flowers are going to go on a smaller piece, which will be white, I think. So let me grab a smaller piece of white, 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. Because the exposed brick is going to go behind it. So I've decided to bring this out this morning because it hasn't, it's still available, and it's so pretty. And of course, using the masks is so fun. I did have a bit of a play this morning. Let me see if I can find what I did. I was playing with some different colors this morning. This one was, I think it had early espresso in the middle, and then I think it was pumpkin pie and pecan pie. But I wasn't sure about it. What do you think? Do you like those colors together? And then this one, I changed it up again, but we're not using these colors. I just wondered if you liked them. I just did a bit of a testy thing here, but this was just to see how they worked. Do you like those? Do you think that early espresso is too much in the middle? Maybe we'll give it a go one day. But anyway, that was my little play this morning, so that I knew what I was going to do. So anyway, here we go. We'll take out this beautiful big stamp. Now, I can't remember, does it go on that block? No, I need the huge block. And again, this is another one of those, another one of those that you could put onto your glass mat, and then you could turn that over to fit on it. And I just need to make sure that is only just going to fit on there, but that's okay. I'm just going to, I'm very wary now. See, I did that, and then that bit flipped back down on the other one. There we go. So it's a beautiful big, oh, here we go. Sorry, there's another siren. It's a beautiful big stamp. Ambulance. Okay. Not looking good at all, is that? I have I don't even know what brand it is. Let's have a look. I've had it for years. MAKR it is. And with this one, you can take the top right off. You've got your little magnets. You pop your paper in, and then that always goes back in the same place. I don't use it because it's not Stampin' Up, but there's no reason why I shouldn't, I suppose. Oh, I got stuck on the back of there. Yeah, so if you do have a stamping platform, I mean, I can use that today. Why not? Let's use it today. Just for this stamp. I'll take it off of there. Put the card down. And then place that on there. We're going to lose just a tiny bit, but that's okay. I get it there as close as I can. And then I just put that back on there. Like that. So now I can, that's not good because that moved. Bother. See? I don't use it very often, so hence. Let's put that over there. And make sure that one's on there nice and tight. It's going to pick that up every time. No, not using it. Sorry, peoples. Keeps picking up the card. So I'll leave it for now. But yeah, I haven't used it for such a big one before, so. But that's it. believe at one stage Stampin' Up had one, which would have been good. All right, we have this enormous stamp. I'm actually thinking maybe I will put it straight onto, no, because I want to do we'll do it this way. So I'm going to stamp this. I'm going to use, I usually use basic grey. I'm going to use Secret C because that comes up really nice too. Oh, Stamposaurus. Was that the Stamping Up one, was it? I actually think I've lost one of the little magnets off of that. I think there was another magnet to hold it. Now then, I'm just going to get as much of this on here as I can, which is most of it, just the end of these little leaves up here, possibly not. There we go. Doesn't that Secret C do a beautiful, beautiful stamp? So now I'm just going to get a piece of scrap. Well, the traffic hasn't stopped, so that in itself is a good sign. And some little bit of tape to hold that down, I think. Stamparatus. Ah, Stamparatus. Well, I don't have one. Hi, Roz. How are you this morning? Good to see you. So we do have one of the new sets coming out, I believe, has masks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I haven't taken out a green yet, so I'll have to do that. Now, just going to pop this onto here. I really love doing this. I really do. And that piece of paper isn't going to give me. So all I'll do is I'll just make a mark. Oh, I usually use my pencil and I can't see it. Oh, there it is. I'm just going to make a mark here and a mark here so that I know where the mat goes, the mask. All right, so I'm going to start with the lighter color. So I'm using Pretty in Pink to start. And we're just going to go over. Well, that has slipped already. So I should probably tape it down too. I'm just going to go over these roses in the middle here. Now, we've got some other little flowers there, but I don't really want to go over them with this. I think I'd like to go over them with yellow. So I'll just grab out a yellow and what yellows do I have? I don't want a glowing duckling. What's this one? Daffodil Delight. We'll use that. So I'll just use a bit of daffodil just over these little ones on the outside here because I just want them in a different colour, and that slipped. I should really tape things down, shouldn't I? Do that one in there, and could be a new design, the slippery dip design. So we have that as our first mat. Yes, so Suzanne is going live at 10:30 today. You had a long day, so you're happy to be here. I had one of those days on Wednesday, and I had quite a long day yesterday as well. So for the second layer here, I'm going to use Petunia Pop. So I want the number 2 mask. Yes. And I will pop that in those lines. And you know what I'm going to stick it down because otherwise it's going to run around all over the place. So I think that there is good. You might want to drop this down. Lorraine actually used washi. Actually, I bought another roll of washi tape, the pretty one, because I really like it. So this one I'm doing the Petunia Pop, and again I'm just going over. I'm only going over like very lightly. I don't want it to necessarily be over dark. We're going to put strawberry slush on top of this, and I'm hoping that it's going to look okay. I did the yellow, and I'm thinking maybe just a tiny bit, and it will be a tiny bit. Open. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't be silly. You were open before. There you go. I'm just going to try a tiny weeny bit of Timid Tiger on the rest of those flowers, just to give maybe a little bit more brightness. I don't think it's going to show too much as the orange, but I just wanted like a little orangey tinge to them. Let's see how that went. I'm going to close these up because I know me, I'm going to put my elbow in them or something. Let's see how this one went. You had a fire alarm go off. I think I may have missed something. Okay, so now we're going to go with the inside part. Let me scroll this thing down. That's right, Roz. Thanks, Holly. So that's what we've got so far. I'm just trying to catch up a little bit on the chat. And now I'm going to put this one down in that space. No, I think that's got to go up there like that a little bit. Where did I draw that line there? There we go. So I'll put a bit of this on and a bit of this on. And I closed that Timid Tiger, and I probably shouldn't have. And this time I'm using the strawberry slush. So this is for the inner part of that. And then I'm going to open that. Oh, it wasn't Timid Tiger. It was pumpkin pie. Sorry, I'm calling everything the wrong thing here. I thought I'd taken out Timid Tiger. Anyway, so I'm going to do these now, and I'm going to really press because we're doing the centers of those little flowers. Just like that. And hopefully that will... Oh, that looks quite cute, doesn't it? All right, so I'm finished with those, and now we're going to do leaves. I absolutely love using masks. I really do. You had a big fire over was that in the house, Kim? So now I'm going to get greens. Excuse me. Someone stole all my greens. There we go. I'm going to use Old Olive. Old Olive. Got one here called Parakeet Party. I don't even know if I've ever used it. I'll see how those two go. Must be one that came when I first started with Stampin' Up. I bought a big kit. It was in your apartment. Oh my goodness, that would be scary. I remember years ago, and it was years ago, and I'm sure Mum won't want to remember it, but she'll know what I'm talking about. Mum had a chip pan on the stove. She was making chips for dinner, and she got someone came over and gave her a message that my brother was doing something. I can't remember. I don't even know if that actually fits there. Does that fit there? Oh yeah, it does. That my brother was somewhere or doing something, and of course she panicked and she went out of the house, and the chip pan caught fire. Well, it was actually, we lived in a caravan back then, full time. It was like a big caravan that you live in, and yeah, so the kitchen caught fire, but we were really lucky because I mean caravans usually go up quite quickly. Alrighty, so now I'm just doing the green because we're on to the leaves. So just a light smudging over here. So this one's the Old Olive that I'm using. Looks lovely when it's done like this. And then I'll just have a look at this Parakeet Party. Ooh, that's different. I wonder if I can use the same brush. Yep, it's not marking it. So, and I will put this Parakeet, oh, doing it with the same one. Let me take this off. Like that. See, I just missed it there. That whole corner there seems to be a bit off. Let me put this one down. one needed to be across that way a bit more. See if I can fix it by doing it now. Hope it just doesn't throw everything else off too much. Oh, I'll fix it afterwards with I must have wriggled a couple of times, I think. I should have used a bigger piece of underneath paper. I'll put that on there. And that on there. But we'll see what happens. So this is a very bright green by the look of it. I actually quite like this green. I don't really like green much. So then we've got that. So that's all the colours you can see over here where it's moved, but that's okay, because what I'll do is I'll get the pens out. That looks quite cute. Oh, am I? Oh, thank you for telling me that. That's awesome. I appreciate every single one. Every single one. So let me get a tissue and wipe. I think I might today, as it's Friday, I might wash all my brushes. I've got a house inspection on Tuesday, so I've got to go through this place and sort it all out. And then next weekend, I've got Mum coming on the... That's Mossy Meadow, I don't want that. I've got Mum coming on the Sunday, so the Sunday the 24th, we've got Mum. I'm just gonna, because this is off and I don't like it, I'm just going to we've just got a couple of extra little leaves in there, you see. Whatever you say, Lorraine. Just wanted to fix that up a little bit. Why am I doing that? I'm going to cut it out. But that's all right. I just want to make sure that it looks okay. And so why did I actually worry about not putting it on a bigger sheet? There you go. Quick touch up. And there we have it. Yes, you will get to see Mum on video. She was saying just before that she can't use her leg at the moment. So I've told her before, she's stopped being legless. She's been on the Baileys. Oh, no, you've gone off the Baileys, haven't you, Mum? Mum used to love Baileys. And when she came, we always used to have a bottle of Baileys between us. All right, I'm going to cut this out now. I don't know why. I think all those sirens and that doesn't take much to put me off, does it? Hi, Deb. At the beginning of the video, I did the happy mail thing, and I know I've thanked you, but I really want to thank you again for your beautiful parcel yesterday. It was such a surprise. Like I was telling everybody that my husband was expecting, he was expecting a parcel. When he came, he'd actually gone looking for it because it hadn't turned up when it was supposed to. And then he came into the house and I said, oh, good, you got it. And then, was this supposed to be pink? And then he said, no, it's for you. So it was a beautiful surprise. Thank you so much. I'm just going to just do these because they didn't come out properly either. And so today I'm using my special. Someone needs to tell me to open my eyes a bit more. That'll do. Yeah, so Mum will be here. There'll be more shenanigans in the craft room, no doubt. I'm going to pop that on there. So Mum having problems with her legs. I know I probably sound a bit brash about it, but it happens quite often with Mum. So, and she knows that I still love her. It was funny when we were kids. Mum has one paralysed leg. When we were kids, we used to sit on the floor, one either side of her, and throw her leg between, my brother and I. And we could pick it up and wrap it right around the, well, she used to do it, pick it up and wrap it right down the back of her head. So it's never been a, what can I say, a not spoken about thing in our house, the fact that Mum's been disabled all the time. We've had some good fun about it over the years. But yeah, there we go. So her foot will get better for sure. Yes, she loves it. Mum used to, when I had the shop, Mum used to come down on, usually on my Thursday, because I used to do classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I think it was Thursdays Mum used to come down because that was also market day. And yeah, she used to come down. She'd make her cards, and she had card making stuff of her own. Okay, let's pop that out from under there. And just take that off. There we go. Now we need to make that decision about what color. My mother is a character. My mother has always been the life and soul of any party. She can have everybody laughing. And she was the one that kept the family, not our family, but because Mum's from a big family, she was the one that kept them all together. And when there could have been arguments, she'd sort it out. And all right, so we can put that on what I think is the bubble bath, or we can put it on the strawberry slush. What do we think? Someone give me an idea while I clean my stamp off. we prefer it on the bubble bath, the light one or the dark one? There you go. Have a look, see. Oh, that's given me an idea. You liked it on the strawberry slush. Okay, Holly, so you were first in. Let's do that. Just at the last minute there, I was thinking, oh, I could put it on half and half as strawberry. Makes it pop. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Yeah, that goes back in there. And that goes back in there. So I'm going to put the strawberry slush through the embossing folder, which is the exposed brick. We'll just see a bit of it behind. Well, actually, we'll see quite a bit of it behind, won't we? So how do I want that? I'm going to do this as a... Now, there's a thing. Am I going to do it? You know, I think most people do this as a landscape, and I think I might do it as a portrait, just for something different. I'll put this through. So this is a 3D folder, this one. Everyone says the strawberry slush. So we've got a nice little pattern. Can you see the pattern on there? I quite like the exposed brick. And then I'm going to put that on there like that, but I'm going to use dimensionals. One thing I'll never do is get my mum on here talking about things I used to do as a child. She's probably giggling now. Not only was I a tomboy, but I used to come out with some really strange things, embarrassing things, just when it wasn't a good time. And I used to do some crazy stuff as well. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to pop that on there like that, and I am going to put it on. Somewhere here I have a card base. I'm going to put it on that way. Now, let me have a little look in here. That's purple. Let me see what other I've actually got. Would the yellow go with it because I've got the yellow in the little flowers? What do we think? Would the yellow go with that? Or is that like testing the boundaries? What else do I have? Oh no, that would look nice. What is this? This is Mossy Meadow and gold trim. I don't know if this is still available, but that actually looks, I prefer that. Much prefer that. 2 days in a row with a bow. My goodness. Don't tempt her. She will. Are you reading the comments, Mum? The answer to that one is no. You can tell them the wedding cake one. That's it. It looks gold. It's Mossy Meadow with gold. So I think that'll work. Well, we can, I don't even know which is the right way. See, that's the underside to me, and that's the right side, but you probably find that that's the right side. The right side, when it's on the, is the less shiny side. So I'll see if I can do the bow with it on the less shiny side. So I'm thinking 2 days with a bow. My goodness me. What are you thinking, Lorraine? Over and over. I need to tweak that one to go around that way. There we go. And I just thought that the bow would look nice, sort of in the middle there. But we'll look at that in a minute. Oops. That needs tweaking around as well. We'll cut that off. And we'll have a look where we're going to pop that bow in a minute. Thanks, Mum. Oh, dear. Oh, now I'm in for it. Not you lot, me. I'm in for it now. Might have to give her some forgetting potion in her breakfast or something. All right, so I'm going to pop that down. See about that way. Actually, that might. No, do it the way I started with. I'm just going to pop this straight down onto here. And then we will discuss this bow. Now, do we like it through the middle there? Or will I just sort of pop it down? What will I put on there? What should we put? Let's have a look at our. There's a little tag there. I don't think it's going to. I think it would fit the God bless, but I don't think it would fit much else. So let's have a look at what else have I got? To do a tag with something. The beautiful butterflies. It had a. Was it that one? No, it wasn't that one. That didn't have a tag. have a look at, see what's in the textured notes, if there's anything in there that would work. See, I have that. That would go nicely across there. And then put maybe, I think it would fit that Grateful for You. Then again, it might not. Let's have a look. It will just fit that. So I know what I'll do. I don't usually do this. I'm going to change the Grateful for You to You Make My Heart Smile. And hopefully that one will fit in there, which I'm sure it will. So that this is just using the textured notes. And I will stamp this one. Where's my long? There it is. Let me turn that over. And yes, that will fit in there. So let's get a bit of white card. And stamp that. Yep, I'll go on there. And I think I will do it in maybe the strawberry slush so that it blends with the background. Now, I haven't used this one, have I? Oh. That didn't work. Another one. That one did. It's quite sweet. I'll just run this through. I'm going to set this room up so that I have this next to me. Mum keeps telling me, we keep losing you. Okay. What do we have to unsee? And beneath the what? A nose and chin. Oh. I'll put a bow there and he can have a moustache. How does that sound, Ross? The gardener. That's awesome. You're funny, you lot. You're so fun. So much fun. All right. So if I do that, does that now make him have a, does he now have a mustache or something? I was going to put that there and then maybe this down here, or I don't know now. You might even leave that off. I'm going to put that there. So I'm going to need, oh dear, that's so funny. Mum and I were talking yesterday on the phone, and Mum was saying how she loves to look out at the clouds and make things out of the clouds. And I was saying to her, you know, doing that is actually a form of divination. Reading the clouds. So I'm going to put one of those at either end, and I'm going to have to, am I going to have to double them both? Yes, I'll have to double them because we've already got dimensionals under the flat, under the gardener. We've already got. I should put this in a scar, a bandage for his nose job. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Now I might put a little bit of glue in the middle, so I need to make sure that that is where I'm going to put it, and I think I will. I'll put, I don't know where else to put it. I don't know what you lot are going to come up with next. Okay, if I put it across here, just off to the side, and then if I cut this down and put it, make it much smaller. I was going through one of my older craft drawers the other day, and I came across this big bag of pre-tied bows. Do you know how hard it was for me to say, you can't use them, Lorraine? So let's cut this a bit shorter. I don't even know where that green came from. No, it's still too big. Maybe we'll just... Do we even need the bow? Put it at the bottom. Okay. You love the colors. I'm just not... I think that might work there because you can still see, if I just put it on an angle there, you can still see the wording. And I am going to put some bling on here. Well, goodness knows where they are. I'll get a new one. Must have taken them out, and I know I'm at the very end of my glue dots, so oh, there they are. There they are. Yes, yeah. Even my husband and I do it when we're driving along, but I try to make it something that if he's driving, I definitely try to make it something he can see easily, because there's nothing worse than someone saying, look over there when you're driving, and you know you've got to keep your eye on the road, especially these days. Now what's happened there? Why did that go like that? All right, so we will stick at that. That whole bow has gone weird. Pull that through a bit. This is why bows don't get done. All right, so we can put that up there and that there, and I don't like it. So maybe I won't put a bow on at all. And let's have a look what we've got. I think the strawberry slush will work well. We have the gold. We have the strawberry slush there on there, and we have the strawberry slush on here. So this is the strawberry slush, the glass ones. I spy with my little eye. No, I didn't think the bow was necessary either. I never think a bow is necessary. We've just got the little gold ones, which might work on there. But then we've also got the strawberry slush down here. So what do we think? 1, 2, or 3? I'm going to have so much ribbon for sale because I really don't use a lot. That's right, Kim. Absolutely. Absolutely. What do we think? 1, 2, or 3? While we're doing that, I will just quickly, I might even use the pale pink as an insert. No, can't do that. I'll just cut this one down. One, one. Okay, 1 or 3. Well, Holly was in first. We've got 2. Kim also wants number 1. So we'll use number 1. What am I doing here? 5.5 by 3 3/4. And I will put that onto this one. Then can go down to 5 1/4 by 3.5. 3.5, Lorraine. And 5 1/4. So we can pop that onto there for the insert. Oh, okay, what we'll do is we'll pop this in here first. And then we'll put this one in. And then I will probably do my whole go-to, because I love them, and grab a flower from the washi tape, the washi box, because I don't think it'll go amiss on here. What do you think? I could just pop a little flower like that. So handy, these flowers, I'll tell you. So handy. Oh, you girls make me laugh. Such a great morning. There we go. Just pop that on there as the insert. I'll put something on. You Make My Heart Smile on the outside, and we're going to use the number 1 set today. And I think we definitely need the darker ones. So I'll put one on here and then just 2 somewhere else. Maybe one up here, and I definitely need something down there because there's not much down there. Maybe move. No, it's staying. They're staying right where they are. Okay, and that's the card for today. So that's using the beautiful Layers of Beauty, which is still current. We can pop an insert in there. I just love the masks. I love working with masks. I know I chopped this one off a little bit because I was a bit crazy when all that stuff went by this morning. But anyway, one of the ambulances has gone back through with the lights going. So I'm assuming there was some sort of a drama. I haven't seen the fire engines go back yet, though. Okay, so there we go. That's our card for today, using the masks. And like I said, I believe, I'd have to double check, that one of the new, either one of the online exclusives or one of the new mini catalog ones has masks with it. So always good to use the masks. Thank you, Daphne. Thanks, Holly. So just, I'll come back up to the top. I hope my mother's memory isn't working properly by the time she gets here so that she forgets your request. Oh, dear. You know, you don't know what you've let yourselves in for. You know that, don't you? You really don't. Okay, so also my card class on the 29th. I'm having it as an in-person class. So one of my ladies messaged me and said that she's unable to actually make it, but could she have have it in as a kit, in the kit, and still pay for it, of course, but have the kit. She just won't have the other people. She'll take it home, and I can do that as well. That's not a problem. So I can always do a PDF with how I've made the cards. I do that anyway because usually people don't finish the 4 cards. So just a thought. You're very welcome, Roz. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And I really appreciate every single one of you. And thanks so much for the laughs. I'm really going to look at everything I do before I do it now. Such a great morning. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Take good care if you're out driving, and take good care wherever you are, of you and yours. So I will see you again on Monday. Bye for now.